Hey everyone, Diggs here for Lockpickers United, and welcome back. We're going to be doing something a little different this week. Our regular schedule is postponed until next week, as we take a little bit of extra time to work on a larger project. So this week we'll be picking some interesting locks that we happen to have on hand amongst the team, and they're not necessarily going to be high security, just some fun stuff for you guys to watch. And with that, let's take a quick look at the difference in quality between your average lock these days and your average lock from 20 years ago. This is how easy it is to get into your everyday affordable lock that you might put on your front door. Not very impressive. This is a decades-old padlock from Yale, and all the paint's kind of worn off of it. Not sure if somebody painted it after the fact, but look at that keyway. It looks wide open until you take a closer look, and you see that rounded warding in there. And I tell you what, it's some of the most effective warding for tensioning that I've come across in a padlock ever. So let's see what we can do about it. I'm leaving in the footage where I attempt to use my top of the keyway tension wrench just to drive home the point that this warding was very well designed. I tried to put my 50 thousandths in there, and a couple of times even, just convinced that it's going to work, but it just rolls right off that warding. It's positioned perfectly. I even try and stick it in the bottom there. Doesn't work. So here comes the bottom of the keyway tension wrench. It's a big old guy. I'm not even sure where I got this thing. And a Peterson's DeForest Diamond, I want to say. I forget what name Peterson's uses for that profile. But it's a DeForest Diamond. I've seen offset hybrid, offset diamond, that kind of thing. And what I figure out pretty quickly here is, while I can get some movement on some of the pins, it's just way too tall of a profile for the space I'm putting it in and the bitting of this particular padlock. So I try for a while. It takes me a minute to realize that I am not going to pick this lock open with this pick. And it drives home the point that we made in an earlier video on a Mentorship Monday, that having the right tools for the job is half the battle. See, I tried to use the top of the keyway, and if that's all I had, I would be pretty hard-pressed to pick this lock. And if all I had was this particular pick, still, I'd be pretty hard-pressed. So I think here I sub in either a half glide or a full glide from Sparrows, because I can tell that my profile is just too big, so I try and kind of sneak under all of it. And levering up, I'm starting to get some good action out of these pins. And you can hear the difference in quality between this padlock and stuff that's produced these days. Not all companies, but you know what I'm saying. Cheap padlock versus this padlock, I'd take this thing any day, even though it's ancient. Because you can just hear how solidly constructed it is. And there it is. A nice, satisfying thunk. We've got the Yale padlock open. And here I'm going to show you, you can't even take this thing apart with a screwdriver. This was built to just be one piece forever. Hopefully you enjoyed today's quick video. We're going to be doing the same thing each day this week, including Wednesday and Sunday, which are normally off days, as we spend some extra time working on our larger project. Happy picking!